What's going on, everyone? This is your guy, Pat Bernard, back to you with a Nothing But Net 76ers post-game show right here on Stream Punk Entertainment. The 76ers fall short, being shorthanded. A lot went wrong here tonight with the 76ers. Where do I start? Well, I'll start at the top here. Andre Drummond played sensational in the first half of the basketball game here tonight. I thought Andre Drummond did really, really well. He took command of the defense. He played really well. He played very, very well down low, putting up a double-double. I mean, he looked, like I said, he played really, really good. Did a great job. Yeah, with this team not having Paul George in the lineup, without having Kelly Oubre Jr. in the lineup, this was the time for this young 76ers team, some of the young guns on this team to step up, like Ricky Cancel. And he was ice cold tonight, Ricky Cancel. But however, like I said, I'm going to go back to Drummond here. Drummond, 25 points tonight from the big man. 18 rebounds. I mean, this is one of Drummond's better games that he's had. He stepped up. He answered the bell. He had to. There was no other choice for the 76ers, but he came through tonight. It's just, like I said, the 76ers was shorthanded. Tyrese Maxey went to the dressing room not once but twice dealing with an injury. As you saw, he was going up for a block shot, or he was going in for the layup, and twisted his back. So now, if news for the 76ers couldn't get any worse, not having Joel Embiid out there, it just got that much worse. It just got that much worse. No Kelly Oubre, no Paul George, no Tyrese Maxey. This team trying to battle back, again, Andre Drummond, trying to teach and coach the young guns on the floor, trying to take them on their wing with the live bolts that are coming at them. And I said, the 76ers did okay up until the third quarter, but man, Anthony Simmons cranks up the heat in this cold weather here in Philly. He really cranked it up. Dropped 6 3-pointers, over 30 points. He was creating his own shot. Did very, very well. Did very well in the creating space. Again, creating his own shot, creating his own, getting spacing. Did it very well in the pick and roll. And this whole Trailblazers team tonight just really, really turned it up in the second half of this game. I mean, the 76ers did what they could for what they had, but it was just not enough. And I know, to me, this was a big opportunity for Ricky Council to come through, and he didn't. He didn't. A lot of these young guys had opportunities. Danny Grimm's, again, improving. Again, finding Drummond a couple shots, linking up with him down low, finding him open down low for him to make his shots. I think Danny Grimm's it's going to be a key player here for the future. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, this team is just bundled with injuries. Bundled with it. I mean, there's some bright spots like Lonnie Walker, 11 points, made three 3-pointers. But Ricky Council, very disappointing. 18 minutes and only 3 points. He was 1 for 4 from the perimeter. This was an opportunity for this young man to make a splash. I was very disappointed. Danny Grims tonight I'm not Danny Grims. Quentin Grims, he had 14 points. Like I said, Tyrese Maxey dealing with not one but 2 injuries throughout the course of this game. He went back earlier on through the dressing room, and then he would come back out, and then he tweaked his back, and that's all he wrote. Justin Edwards, 16 points. He had 37 minutes. Gershon Baselli, again, streaky 3-point shooter. But you got to remember, too, everyone, like, without JoJo being down low and when Andre Drummond not being on the floor, the opposing defenses could do whatever they want. They could do whatever they want down low. And I'm pretty sure they come up with something dialed up to crush the 76ers paint. But, again, the 76ers would play like a 3-2 zone, trying to dial up wing defending. Again, I don't know why. And it looked like Bono went down too, so that doesn't help. But, it looks like they were trying to go with the 3-2 defense, stick to that for a little while. Trying to, that's what Nick Nurse was rolling out. And like I said, for the first half, like, the game was okay for the 76ers. But, when you get these young guys not making the best opportunities, man, it stinks. I mean, to me, Andre Drummond, Quentin Grims were the only guys showing up. We're the only ones showing up. And it sucks. But again, you got to remember, too, the Portland Trailblazers winning 5 out of 6 games. Winning 5 of the last 6 of their games. So they're starting to cook a little bit. They're under radar. No one's really taking them because they're not one of the household names in the NBA. And they're taking them lightly, and that's the biggest mistake you could do because they're on fire right now. And they don't have the big flashy names, but they are making sustainable drives. Anthony Simmons. Look out. That kid was unreal tonight. Unreal. 6 3-pointers. He unloaded on the 76ers. Heck of a job. So, again, it was a tale of 2 stories. Like I said, Andre Drummond did amazing work in that first half, leading by example, scoring down low. He actually dropped 1 3-pointer from the top of the key. 76ers looked like they were in control of things early on, but losing Tyrese Maxey, guys not, again, opportunity, and they don't take it. Like Ricky Council the fourth, it hurt. My man Dave Arnold, what's up, my dog? He says, "Hey, let's trade Maxey now. Now getting something for him, blow it up. I'm telling you, and Dave, listen, we're at the bullying point. We're just about there. Unless there is a deal that the Philadelphia 76ers front office that's sexy enough for them to move on, yeah, I see your point. I don't think they're going to move on. You got to remember, right now, Dave, Tyrese Maxey is their boardwalk. They move on from him. You're right. You might as well just restart. Clean the Monopoly board clean. But that's all they have. That's all they have. They have no pieces on the board, Dave. But Tyrese Maxey, he's their boardwalk. And I cannot see, unless Daryl Morley and Elton Brand get something that they hear that they want and they like, a bundle of draft picks. Because this team's pretty much shot in the foot anyway. You might as well, you're right, Dave. You might as well just try something new. But Sixers fans, what's going on with you? I mean, what did you guys see out there? This team's hurting. He had 5 points tonight. Are you kidding me? Dave, yeah, but Dave, you got to remember, he got hurt a few times. There was a few times throughout the course of this game he got dinged up, Dave. And you saw tonight, he looked like he tweaked his back. He wasn't getting off the floor in that third quarter. So you gotta let you gotta let that one slide. Now, if you want to do what I've been doing, like guys like Ricky Council the Fourth, this is the biggest opportunity for this young kid, and he don't take the opportunity to score. It was right there in front of him, Dave. He didn't show up. This was a clear-cut opportunity for guys like Justin Edwards, guys like Ricky Council the Fourth. Make something happen. Dave, he had 18 minutes, Ricky Council the Fourth, and nothing. This bench gives you nothing. Lonnie Walker the Fourth gave you 13 points. Jeff Downey Jr. gave you some points off the bench. You're short Kelly Oubre Jr. You're short Paul George. This team didn't have much to stand on, Dave, as far as scoring. This was opportunities for some guys to make an improvement. Nothing. Excuse me there. Nothing. Quentin Grimm's, again, 14 points. Not, again, him putting up 44 points was not going to happen. But, hey, look, I'm happy. Dave says Drummond has best game of the season. Where was that all year? Good question. Very good question, Dave. I mean, where was that game all year? Drummond did have one of his best games. I guess he was relying on the other big man to persuade that. And you got to remember, too, Dave, Nick Nurse would, and I don't know why, he would go small ball. He would go small ball and put Gershon in as the starting center. That's a complete mismatch. I don't know why. And you got to remember, too, Drummond had his fair share of injuries, too, through the course of the year. But like I said, they dial up some nice plays early on in the very beginning. Again, Drummond getting some nice looks from Quentin Grimes. He made that one move where he looked like they were trying to double team him. He flipped the ball over to him. He kind of gave him like a hook pass There was one he kind of made the nice double dribble between the two defenders. That was pretty decent. And it was all eyes on Maxey as far as defense for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers would put him in double the triple coverages, and that's what led to a lot of other guys getting opportunities. And not a lot of other guys were knocking down their shots. So I'm going to go MVP of the game for me, for the 76ers side of things. Andre Drummond gets your MVP of tonight for the 76ers. Grade of the game, I'll go C. I think that's fair. Dave Ronald says that just tells you Nurse is told to tank. All I can think of right now. That's all I can think of right now. And maybe you're right, Dave. I don't know, Dave, because they were on that at the beginning of the year. So you think they were told to tank at the beginning of the year? I don't think so. I just don't think Joel Embiid's just going to be ever the same player. They can do all the surgery and bring him all the medical treatment they want. I just don't see it being a promised future for next year. To me, the 76ers overall need a new direction. You have a complementary piece in Tyrese Maxey. And at some point too, Dave, maybe I know you and I talked about this not too long ago. I won't be surprised if Tyrese Maxey knocks on that, unless there's going to be a big fat paycheck that comes along with it at some point. I can't be surprised Maxey starts knocking on the doors and asking for a trade. You know how these NBA cats are now in this day and age. They don't care about the big payday. They care about ROCKs. They want to see rocks on their fingers. Not Halloween candy either. So anyway, yeah, like I said, rough night for the 76ers. Grades, I would give them a C. I thought they did play well in the first half, second half. They just got outplayed, outcoached, got cooked. So let's take a look. Let's go around the NBA right now and see what's happening. Let's see what's happening with the NBA. It's a couple good games were on the slate tonight. Like I said, Trailblazers playing very good basketball, crushing the 76ers 119-102. They just completely took over. Anthony Simmons had one of his best nights, hitting 6 3-pointers. The Warriors head down to Charlotte, take care of the Hornets. The Warriors win 119-101. The Pistons in Utah tonight, winning right now top of the first first quarter. End of the first quarter, they're winning 31-18 right now. Halftime between the Kings and Mavericks. Kings are winning 60-50 right now. The Rockets, actually your game of the night, the Rockets and Thunder. That was, again, decent card on the night. Rockets and Thunder going on. Actually, Thunder winning 92-80. The Grizzlies hosting the Hawks. Grizzlies are winning right now by a small margin, just by a bucket, 89-87 at the end of the fourth, or end of the third, rather. Coming middle of the fourth, we got the Heat and Wizards. The Heat are winning 98-76. So only really one decent game on the slate. It wouldn't surprise me if he did. Yes, David. Yes, you gotta love that name. Do one friend. Yes, 13 points tonight. Yeah, Dave. It's just to go back to your point about Maxey. Yeah, look, I mean, it won't be surprising if he's going to want to get out of here soon. So hopefully the 76ers will do right by this kid and bundle him through the draft and want to keep him around. Because, again, I don't see it happening. I don't see the 76ers team. It's just this season so far gone. I mean, look, there's still hopes they can make it a play-in tournament. Yippee. They might make it out of the play-in tournament. But, again, in a series, in hindsight, do I see them hanging with the Clevelands, the Bostons? No. No shot. No chance. But anyway, 76ers are back tomorrow. They will be up in Minnesota. And I will be doing the post-game show for that. So, guys, stay with me. I will have you covered. I just want to say thank you, Dave. Thank you to all the people on social media. Please, if you can, get this platform a share, all that fun stuff. Let them know that Pat Bernard will have you covered from here on out. Every 76er post-game show, I will do my best to cover every one of them on my own. So, guys, have a good one.